Hi friends, it is my fifth day, the end of fifth day of dry fasting. So my feelings at the end of fifth day. I feel good. I was quite energetic today, but it was very difficult to talk because I earn money by talking, and I had to talk a lot today, and I had quite a dry mouth during the day. So all day long, I need to deal with this, and there were a lot of small problems and everything. It was like I said, after 4 days off, right, no stress at all. I said to myself, maybe I shouldn't choose to have the fifth day. Yet, here we are. I feel good. I can have it a little bit more. I'm planning to break my fast very, very, very slowly. Right? Uh, it's gonna be tough. The refeeding is worse than fasting itself. So after 5 days and 8 hours, I will be stopping. Why 8 hours? I don't know. It's kind of a tribute because I was in a very good school, and we were the 128th year after 1868, and the school itself is a very good one, whatever. But I feel okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't go. No water. That's an issue. But the truth is, no water, no food. I touched water, so it is soft dry fasting, right? I am in the bathtub right now, so you can see that I'm trying to relax after the long day, right? I started like 5 a.m. and I ended like, I don't know, 8, 9 p.m. So after all this, I think, everything went fine. I was able to do a lot of physical things. I carried some stuff, including my luggage. I helped some people, right? I had to talk a lot. I had to discuss a lot. I had to explain a lot, solve some problems. I was on the phone. I was talking to my people. I have a group of 30 people. I'm with people from Thailand this week. So I think you need to understand that it is doable. It is very doable. There is a research about 5 days of dry fasting, and it was just a research only on 10 people. So it's not very significant as a research, but it shows a way. So those 10 people, they didn't have any problems after 5 days of dry fasting. So I can tell you that I don't have any problems after 5 days of fasting. But I believe that you need supervision. I think that you need to be well informed. You need to know how to deal with the problems. For example, the second and third days, especially nighttime, you can have a good headache. This time I didn't have it, but usually the passage from glucose burning to fat burning, I think that at that point you have some kind of keto flu catching you, and that keto flu, it's not easy to deal with, right? Because you feel yourself at night, especially, you feel yourself alone, and you can't sleep, and the night never ends, and you have that headache. So how to deal with it? And you can take any medicines because you are simply fasting. Nothing enters this mouth. You don't take a serum, you don't take anything. So, you can't drink a glass of water, you can't just go buy yourself, some snacks, whatever. So, how to deal with it? You need to be strong with it. You need to know that it's gonna pass. This is important, it's gonna pass. So, you need to know that this is just temporary, it's not going to last, meaning that you can just overcome this. And this time I was very lucky. Last 3 months I ate awful food, and it led to an obvious result. I started feeling myself heavier, I gained weight, and I needed a change. I needed to lose weight, but also reset my immune system, get stronger again, right? I want to sleep less and feel very energetic throughout the day and night. I prefer sleeping, like 4 or 5 hours. It's possible. Yeah, it is possible. I don't want to sleep, like 10 hours, 12 hours. And with my job, sometimes we really end the day very late. And we need to wake up very early. So for my social time, I don't have, any other options but sleep a little bit later than normal people. So I prefer sleeping maybe around 1:30 a.m. to wake up sometimes at 5:30. Okay, so is it advisable? No, I don't advise it. Like dry fasting, I don't advise it. Don't do it unless you know everything about it and you can really test yourself. If possible, you have supervision, right? Somebody who helps you, somebody who monitors, right? What is going on, inside your body as well. And then, it's fine. Maybe experience is very important too. I wouldn't do 5 days of water fasting without 2 days of water fasting or 3 days of water fasting. So before this one, my longest dry fasting was 84 hours. Now it's gonna be 128 hours. I believe I can do more, but I don't think that I need it. And tomorrow it's gonna be another challenge. So I will start chewing something. So tomorrow morning, my plan is to start biting a little bit of cucumber, right? That's what I want. So by 8 a.m., right, I will have maybe half a cucumber, and I will have small bites, and I will probably chew it 20 times, 25 times, 30 times, as many times as possible. And I will try to swallow it with enough saliva. And I will wait. Maybe 3 hours later, I will eat the other half of my cucumber. So I have 2 cucumbers for tomorrow. I hope they are going to help me for the transition. So the first day of refeeding, I believe I can eat more, but I want to be very precautious since I don't have any supervision, right? I just want to have a little bit of cucumber, maybe a little bit of Himalayan salt, and maybe by the night time I can have just some kefir. And kefir, I want to drink it, very slowly. People say, you can drink it with teaspoon, but I'm gonna have just maybe 250 milliliters of kefir, and I'm gonna probably drink it, as slowly as possible. And the next day, I will see how I feel. Maybe I will move to a next chapter. Maybe I will have a little bit of water. Finally, maybe I can have some water. Not the first day, but second day. I believe I can have it a little bit. Maybe I can have, I don't know, some more cucumber. Who knows? But before the third day, I don't want to pass to a big meal. And obviously, the goal is to restart OMAD, 1 meal a day, right? 23 hours of intermittent fasting and 1 hour of eating. That's the goal, right? That's when I really feel very energetic throughout the day. I prefer having my meals a little bit later than the other people because of work. You always need big salad, and big salad I can find it with dinner buffet in the hotel. So I prefer dinner instead of breakfast or lunch, but it doesn't matter. You can pick any time with OMAD, any time suitable for you, and you can eat almost whatever you like. But I'm gonna try to keep it very keto, right? Low carbs, sometimes near zero carbs, if I exclude the vegetables. Okay. So I feel fine. I'm glad I am able to talk with you. It's gonna be 120 hours soon, and I will sleep. Yeah, I feel sleepy. So because I didn't sleep last night. Last night I had to wake up very early, so I wasn't able to sleep. Something happened and I wasn't able to do it. I watched a movie, then a second one followed, so I advise you not to watch any movies at night time. But the movies, they were good. So I'm happy for for what I saw. I'm not happy for myself. I should be, a little bit better with enough sleep. But tonight I'll be sleeping fine, I think. And in the morning by 6:30, I wake up, I get ready, and the new day starts. Have fun, take care of yourselves, listen to the people's experiences, get informed, gain experience, gain your own experience. Start with 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, right? Get comfortable with it. And then once you are very comfortable, you can extend it a little bit to see your limits. I believe water fasting is enough, but I needed dry fasting. Dry fasting gives, quicker results, but in a way it is, very difficult. Yeah, you can't eat, that's okay, but you can't drink either. So you completely forget about, all your digestive system, right? all of a sudden your digestive system doesn't work. Don't worry, the water is in you. Somehow you will still go to the toilets, right? You will still pee. I think that we produce around maybe 1 liter of water a day. So we produce some pure water. That means the body attacks the fat cells, which is also good, especially when you are overweight. So for me, the result is like each day I lost around 1.5 kilograms, which is fine. So at the end of 5 days, I am less than 90 now. And at the start, I was like 98. I mean, after eating all the food and, at the very start, I was like 101, but, in the morning, somehow, you discharge everything. So 98 in the first morning, and now it is less than 90 kilograms. I'm going back to my ideal weight, probably during the refeeding, since it's gonna take time to eat proper food, right? I believe I'm gonna get to my ideal weight, like 85, 86, I'm gonna see those numbers. And then maybe after eating a little bit, I will gain some weight. Okay? But eventually I will lose that one as well with OMAD. So later, slowly I will lose maybe 200 grams, 300 grams a day, and it's gonna be much slower than the dry fasting, much slower than water fasting. Okay, thank you all, have a good night, love you all, take care.